Hey YouTube, this is Southern Prepper 1. I want to continue the series on the little green men. Alright, let's hypothetically say that they come, and there's too many of them. So we need to engage them, we need to slow them down, we need to delay them. And that could be for many reasons. We might need to buy us time for other people, or for people in our group, or thinking big picture. Our movement might need to buy time to do things. So we can't go head to head with them, but we want to engage them. We want to slow them down. What we're going to use is a disengagement line defense. So basically what we're going to do is it's a phase line, and we're going to make a line. And this line is going to be a terrain feature that's really easy to recognize. It could be a road when they cross this road. At that point, what is the criteria to move back, fall back? We do not want to get decisively engaged by the little green men, because it's find, fix, and finish. If they find us, they fix us, then you're decisively engaged, because we cannot move back, we can't go forward. We have to stay and defend in place, which is not what we want to do. So we can't let them fix us. So we do not need to be decisively engaged. To the guys that have been in the military, especially the point of the spear guys, SF, infantry guys, that has been beaten into our heads, do not become decisively engaged if we are not wanting to be sustain that position. So what is going to determine us falling back? It's a few things, and each phase line, because you might be a force of that you can't confront the little green men. They're too powerful. They have better equipment. So we're gonna fight this delaying action and using disengagement. We're going to look on our map. Hopefully we have clear leadership. And leadership is a video I need to do. I've met a lot of people that think they're going to be the leaders of this militia, and they have no military experience. Now, not to downplay that at all. Yes, born leaders can lead. They can organize. They can motivate. All kinds of good things they can do. Trying to do a proper defense, trying to do military operations without the training, you'll eventually learn how to do it, but at what cost of lives on our side. So a video I'm going to do is leadership. We need leadership. We need leadership, politically leadership, and we need military leadership. People that know what they're doing, that have actually done this in real life, in training, and then in real life. But that's a whole nother video. Let me get back to my point. We don't want to get fixed. So what are the criteria for moving back on these phase lines? You could have multiple phase lines. Each of the criteria to move could be different. But at that phase line, you have to follow that criteria. What is it? One is if they're going to flank us. That's a definite. You see them maneuvering around to flank us, because if they flank us, then they can fix us and finish us. So we don't want that. Maybe the little green men have some tracked vehicles or some type of vehicle they brought with them. Maybe when they have two of these vehicles past that line, then we're going to disengage. Or it could be types of vehicles. They might have, 4 Jeeps past that line, which is no big deal. But they have a tank past that line. And then one of the criteria for that line is, okay, we're going to pull back. We're going to disengage, fall back to our next position. And at that next position, we'll have a whole nother sets of criteria. One of those criteria could be friendly forces lost. How many do we lose? Do we lose 1, 2? As soon as we lose 2 guys or have 2 wounded guys, we're going to pick up and move back to the next disengagement line. So there's a lot of criteria. Each line will have its own, and that will be determined by the person that's in charge on the ground. So this is a disengagement line defense that we're just going to keep falling back and falling back. We're not surrendering, we're not giving in. This is the plan. So don't think, oh, I'm not giving up 1 inch. You can give up terrain. The purpose of giving up that terrain is to delay. Maybe it's giving you, your forces, time to get friendly civilians out of harm's way. Maybe it's delaying so you can move offensive, more offensive power forward to engage the little green men. So there's a purpose for this. Or you might be so weak you can't go head to head with the green men, but you want to delay them or make them pay for every inch of terrain. And this is an acceptable way of doing it. You're just going to have different disengagement lines, fall back. This is only one thing I want to get in your head. There's so much I want to get in your head, but if I throw a ton at you, you're not going to remember it. So disengagement line. Look at your real estate, your area of operations, your city, your town, whatever it is. And let's say hypothetically the enemy comes from the north and is pushing south. We need to delay them for whatever purpose. Look right now at places where you could set up disengagement lines. Look at places where you could use natural terrain and set up a defense, fire into your area, and as soon as they progress further enough, move back to the next and just leapfrog back, just putting pain and suffering on the little green men. I hope this helps. Hopefully it's not confusing. Thanks for watching.